Hi everyone, Joe here. Merry Christmas 2015. A few people have been asking me if I could please do all of these trees downstairs all in one video. They actually just don't have the time to look at all those videos that I've put up. But if you do have the time, I do have a series. There are 10 in a series of all my Christmas decor for 2015. So if you get a chance, please do take a look at that. And also subscribe to my channel. Here we are looking at the front door and the foyer, at the closets above the front door, which is a snowman village and 2 snowman trees up there. And they're way up there, 9 feet above the floor in the foyer. I'm going to turn around now, and you'll see as you come through the front door, the main tree, which is right here, and it is 12 feet tall, and it has many lights on it, multicolor, white and twinkling lights as well. And if you did get a chance to see any of the videos, you know that we call this our main tree or our traditional tree because it has many of the ornaments on it that we've had, Marianne and I, since we were children, and also that we've been collecting since we got married. So there are a lot of ornaments on the tree. There has to be upwards of 700 or more on this tree. I don't know, maybe 1,000 ornaments inside and out of the tree. Along the bottom of the tree, I have toys coming out of boxes. I tried to make this kind of like a childlike memory of what you might think Christmas was when you were a kid. So there is our main tree when you first come in to the foyer. You go to the left, you come into the living room, and here, this is the Wizard of Oz room, and I'll show you a couple of things I did. Here I have some Wizard of Oz Lennox ornaments and a scene from the Wizard of Oz that's actually motion. And above the curtains, I took a piece of garland and put deco mesh ribbon and some green ornaments. And here the theme, of course, is emerald for the Emerald City. Here's the coffee table. I have a Wizard of Oz book. Again, a green vase, keeping with that green theme. And here is the Wizard of Oz tree, all in emeralds and different shades of green with all the hallmark ornaments that have been out since they started this Wizard of Oz series some years back. So Marianne gets those for me every year as a birthday present, and they come out actually in July. And I carried that theme of the emerald green onto the mantle as well. So I'm backing up so you can get a view of the Wizard of Oz tree when you first come into this room. As I turn, you can see I'm back into the foyer. There's the main tree, and going up the steps is my drum corps right here, marching up the steps. And I'm just going to go, I'm not going to show you the other trees in the other rooms, but I did want you to see this tree up here. This is the reindeer tree with these cute reindeer on them. They have their names embroidered, all 8 of them, plus Rudolph is located, there he is right there. And they have things that are particular to them. For example, you see Cupid over here. He has his bow and arrow. So each one of them has the thing that's particular to them. And the reindeer tree itself has these cute reindeer, which were, we collected them. You know, we were teachers, and students used to give these out with candy canes attached to them, and that's what started the collection. So you see on here we have those, the bells, Believe, Christmas, and these antlers, and it's a very fantasy kind of tree. This whole thing is located in a dresser. As you can see, I have the drawer pulled out, and that garland in it. There's a little bit of glare, and then I worked my way up to the entire reindeer tree. If I turn around over here, this little tree over here is the candy tree, and we see a lot of like marshmallows and cupcakes and ice cream cones and peppermints and whatnot, and very whimsical looking with those curlicues coming out the sides. So there is the candy tree right there. Okay, and you can see from up here, again, once again, those snowmen villages with the snowmen trees. And I'm heading down the steps, and there once again is a view of the back of the main tree as I come down the steps. And I don't know if you noticed, but even on the garland, it's hard to see. I have these elves very whimsically placed, holding on to each other, holding each other. Some of them are upside down and whatnot. And then on the tree, I carried that theme as the elves are breaking out of these boxes located on the tree. So once again, like I said, I tried to make this very child memory-like and evoke thoughts of when we were children. In here, I kept this off right now because the dining room tree, because it's gold, I spray painted the tree gold, it's hard to see. I'm going to put the lights on, but as you can see, the tree is gold and it's embellished with a lot of gold ribbons, gold ornaments clustered like grapes, and these crystal ornaments on it as well. And it will, when I put it on, you'll see it has gold and white lights. And up there we have the, again, a very heavily embellished garland with the angels and the Santas up on top of the china closet. Let me switch that on so you can see how bright it got. All of a sudden it's very difficult to see once the lights are on, but it's really, really very soothing and very pretty tree. And there's the china closet and the chandelier. I hung these balls using fishing line from the chandelier to give it a kind of like it's decomposing as it's coming along. I'm down at the other end of the dining room now, and I have this little tree right here, and this is the Swarovski crystal tree, and this is a collection in the making. We don't have too many right now. It may grow. We're debating it right now. That's how all of these trees started. They started with collections, and they just grew from there. So I'm backing out of the dining room, so there's the view from this way. And I'm turning into the kitchen right now, and surprise, no Christmas tree in the kitchen, but we do have Santa, Chef Santa, located up above the mantle, above the stove, and I have a lot of chocolate ornaments in here because we have a lot of chocolate accents in the kitchen. And if you caught my autumn video, you know above the sink there's this glass cabinet, and once again I did this for Christmas this time with the chocolate ornaments. We have some Lennox in there and the Spode teapot, and again, just very, very simple. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to go crazy in here. On top of these pendant lights above the peninsula, again, the chocolate balls. And let's see what else I did in here. This wall art, which is located right here. Not much, just some of the ornaments and so on. And the wreath that I made located right there on the window with those same chocolate balls. Okay? I'm coming in towards the family room right now, and if you look this way from the family room, what you'll see is, and it's just got really blurry, and I don't know why. Okay? There is the rustic tree, and it's not clearing up. It's really annoying me right now because I can't get a clear vision on it. Okay, there we go. It just cleared up. We have the rustic tree, and you can see the main tree in the background. I am backing up once again, and I'll head down towards that rustic tree once I get done with this section over here. Okay, so down at this end of the family room by the fireplace, we have these ice trees, which again I added a lot to them since the video that I made. I added this silver ribbon. I had those green leaves which I put glitter on, And I also spray painted these leaves white and added glitter onto them just to fill up the trees, you know, so because I wanted them to look really icy looking, and I really wasn't happy with them, but I'm getting there now. I'm kind of happy with what's there. And here we have the garland that's on the mantle. Again, same thing, it's a spray painted white. I have the white branches, the white pine cones, the silver ornaments, the white leaves that I've painted, and these giant snowflakes on each end. And then here is the second of the ice trees. Okay, I'm going to back up. Sorry, the phone just rang. I had to answer the phone. I'm entering into this room right here, which is our Angel Victorian tree, and you see it's flanked on each side. Well, the tree, the big tree, is right there. Then on this side we have a smaller tree with the same tones, the pink tones, and the angel that Marianne loves so much. There's a little bit of glare right there. There he is. And I'm moving over to this wall unit right here with this very heavily embellished garland that I did up above here. Very angelic kind of looking, very soft here. And then, of course, what Christmas is really all about is located right here, our nativity set. And down here is an alpine village that I've created that my nephew says feels like it sucks him in like a vortex. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's the comment I got from him. So here is the alpine village, which is located right here in this wall unit. Very cute, and again, brings memories of possible hillside villages that someone has been to. Okay, and I'm going to swing around here. This tree actually has ornaments from the islands, from the Caribbean, and that's why the tree is this kind of aqua kind of a color. And you know, as we go on our cruise vacations, we always try to pick up different kinds of ornaments from the islands. And underneath, there's a little scene down here. There's Santa in his hammock, and there's another Santa in his little boat, and they're pulling up to the dock right there where there's a snowman resting on the pier, and another Santa sitting with his umbrella in front of the lighthouse. So that is that cruise vacation tree. And again, that's growing. The more we go down to those islands, the more ornaments we've been getting. Here is the Angel Victorian tree, and this is one of Marianne's favorite trees. It is all done very angelic-like, and let me back up so you can get a full view of that tree. It's all in pink and white, and it's very, very pretty tree. Okay, I'm going to head back this way again. And the rustic tree is located in this room. And this tree, brown paper packages tied up with string, burlap, flannel, birds, raffia, and so on. Things that, paper ornaments and so on. Things that are rustic. So let me back up here, and you can see the rustic tree right there. And as I come around, there's the main tree again, and I'm going to turn, and you get the view of the family room right here as I back up into the foyer. So again, when you come in, you kind of get bombarded with Christmas. There's Christmas everywhere. The main tree, as soon as you walk in the door. If you turn to the left, it's the Wizard of Oz tree. If you turn to the right, it's the gold and crystal tree in the dining room. If you move forward, you see the crystal trees in the background and the Victorian tree over to the left. And if you turn your head this way, you see the rustic tree. If you turn around and look back at the main tree, you'll look up and you'll catch the snowman trees. So Christmas everywhere, because we love it so much, and we hope that you love it too. And we want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. and a happy and healthy new year. And again, if you get a chance, look at all my videos in a series, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.